everyone. Thanks for joining me, Anna Sevo, for Meraki TV, where we celebrate being Greek, Aussie style. Tonight on the show, we learn about an iconic Greek, George Barris. We visit the Greek bilingual bookshop and check out some fusion between Rebetika and Flamenco. Catch up with DJ Krazy and get all the music news. Make an absolutely decadent suite in Helen's cuisine. And of course, get all the glitz and goss with Stavroula. But to kick us off tonight, I'm very excited to announce that we have a brand new reporter here at Meraki TV, the beautiful Angeline Tyrokomos. Young, talented and passionate about being Greek Australian, Angeline jumped at the chance to go along to the 5th Greek Australian Student Film Festival this year that invited all primary and secondary students to submit their videos of 5 minutes or less. The parameters were that it had to be in the Greek language and all aspects of production undertaken by the students themselves. To find out more, please welcome the gorgeous Angeline Tyrokomos.
Hi, I'm here with Nia, the chair of the festival. Nia, can you tell us a bit about this initiative?
Yes, thank you for being along with us today for the 5th Student Festival. It's an initiative that started 5 years ago, and what the whole scheme is that we need to continue the Greek language. If we have Greek language, we have Greek culture, we have keep our customs in this country.
Για κοίτα αυτά τα παιδιά, κοίτα τι φοράνε, πω, στραβωθήκανε με αυτά τα τηλέφωνα.
And a way to attract young kids is obviously through film. And once you give them something different than sitting in a classroom and learning the ABC or 1, 2, 3, it gives them a bit of courage and encourages them to take on their own scheme of things. So we thought a Student Film Festival will attract new people, new young kids that have initiatives in anything to do with directing, producing, acting, and it gives them a chance to see how it all gets done. There's workshops done within the schools.
Δεν πειράζει τι δίπλωμα είσαι. Ή από ποια χώρα ήρθες. Μπορείς να μιλάς άλλη γλώσσα. Είμαστε ίδιοι αλλά διαφορετικοί.
Οι Έλληνες κάνουμε χορό, κριτικό, ζεμπέκικο. Σάμικο κακάλα ματιανό, όλοι μαζί στο χορό. Όλοι μας χορεύουμε, με εκεί το ίδιο.
Okay, Zoe, isn't it? Would you like to enter a film into the film festival in the future?
Yes.
So we'll see you back here next year with your own film, hopefully.
Yes, you will.
And would you like your grandchildren in the future to enter one of their films into this film festival?
That's a good idea, but it's up to them to decide. It'd be difficult for me to tell them what to do.
Hi Eva, and what brings you today to the film festival?
Well, I'm really looking forward to see some of the work that our younger Greek Australians have done in terms of filmmaking. So I'm really looking forward to see some of the ideas that they have and the sort of things that they're bringing to the screen. So.
Oh, wonderful. And was anything like this around when you were growing up?
Definitely not, no. So it's exciting to see this is the 5th time that they're running the Student Greek Film Festival this year, because I've seen them in the previous years and they've been really good, but no, I definitely wasn't around when I was a child. I would have liked to have been able to participate in something like this.
Εάν ήσουν ελληνικό τραγούδι, γίνεται.
Αχ, Ελλάδα, σ' αγαπώ.
Κορίτσι μου.
Το τραγούδι my number 1.
Εμείς είμαστε ο κόσμος.
Είμαστε ο κόσμος, ήδη
Και διαφορετικοί.
ήδη και διαφορετικοί.
Εμείς
Είμαστε η επόμενη γενιά, αυστραλέζικη και ελληνική.
And if the Kids Film Festival is something you think you might be interested in, stay tuned to Meraki TV next year for more details. Now, Greek music and flamenco music may seem quite a strange pairing, but on closer inspection, they both share similar scales and definitely the same sentiment and passion. Yorgos Stalaras himself wandered down the exact same path when he teamed up with Al Di Meola for his Latin album. Australian duo Greco Flamenco recently honoured their passion for the fusion at the Greek bilingual bookstore's play space. Maria Hohlastou went along to check it all out.
Greco Flamenco. Marina, can I ask you to just explain a little bit about this for us?
I was inspired by like Paul's flamenco guitar playing and his love of Greek music, including rebetika.
Flamenco music, so that would be Spanish style, and rebetiko, Greek style. Where would that have come from? What inspired you to actually play that style of music as opposed to the traditional rock and roll style?
Well, I like traditional rock and roll style too, but quite early after starting guitar, I'd heard flamenco, and that just seemed to be by far the most interesting in every way, you know, rhythm and complexity and the feeling of it. And I was also at the same time listening to a lot of Greek music.
The love for Greek music and rebetika, it's a very acquired taste, I'd say, for the generations of today in Australia.
Rebetika, my parents are big fans of rebetika, and even though my mum is first generation Greek Australian, she loves rebetiki musiki, and I love it too.
So the songs that you've actually chosen for tonight,
yes,
they were chosen for what reason?
Mainly because they have meaning. I like to interpret the lyrics and convey the meaning of them.
It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you.
I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful evening.
Eremia Home Care Services. It's so difficult asking for help. Take the stress out and enjoy precious time, because there's no place like home. eremia.com.au. Wish you were in Greece, Melbourne, New York, or any other exotic destination? Call Peter at Mega Travel, 9824 2427. Mega Travel. Gliko 0405 771 819 for Babanieri, special treats, and to make your event a hit. Call Gliko 0405 771 819.
Did you know the legendary Batmobile was designed by a Greek? Greek-American car designer George Barris created the iconic Batmobile in 1966 for the Batman television series. George Barris was known as the king of the customizers and created custom-designed vehicles for Hollywood and the stars. His creations are legendary in the world of television and motion pictures and include the likes of the original Batmobile, the Munsters, Dukes of Hazzard, Starsky and Hutch, and Kit from Knight Rider. He also performed private customisations for celebrities including John Wayne, Elton John, Frank Sinatra, and even Elvis Presley. Barris built the Batmobile for $15,000 using a car he purchased for $1. He kept the car in his personal collection, and in 2013 sold the car at auction for $4.6 million. Barris passed away on November 5, 2015 at the age of 89.
Looking for your Greek music fix? Well, look no more. Here now is DJ Krazy with the music news.
Hey guys, this is DJ Krazy with the music news for Meraki TV. Now, singers have been travelling the world over the last month or so and appearing everywhere. Nikos Makropoulos has been doing the North American tour with shows in Vancouver, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, and Boston. Other artists to visit America in the last month include Yorgos Dalaras, Glikeria, and Vitali, who are doing a concert in San Francisco. Speaking of concerts, Nikos Kourkoulis will be touring Australia over the next couple of weeks. He's doing a show for the Glendy in Adelaide on the 27th and 28th of November, and he will be performing in Sydney at Central Live on the 12th of November. Nikos Kourkoulis, one of my favourite Laiko artists, he's currently living in Darwin, would you believe that, with his wife Kelekidu, and he'll be touring Australia in late November, early December. Now, a lot of singers have been doing theatre or stage plays in Greece. It must be the new trend or something. And now there's one new stage play, the 80s musical is what it's called. And it features 3 stunning women, Greek singers, and some of my favourites. Ivy Adamu is teaming up with Eleni Furera and the one and only Keti Garpi in the musical, 80s musical, as we said it's called, and it'll be one show not to be missed. And this week we'll finish off with a feature track. It's by one of the biggest artists in Greece that's climbing up the charts, Ilia Vretos. He had that huge summer track, Kepetao Psila, and it features on the Greece 2015 CD. He's got a brand new song called Otan Me Kitas. It's out through Cobalt Music. It's going to be another hit. Ilias Vretos, check it out. This is DJ Krazy Con signing off for another week. I'll see you guys next week on Meraki TV.
Glico 0405 771 819 for Babanieri, special treats and to make your event a hit. Call Glico 0405 771 819. Wish you were in Greece, Melbourne, New York or any other exotic destination? Call Peter at Mega Travel 9824 2427. Mega Travel. Iramia Home Care Services. It's so difficult asking for help. Take the stress out and enjoy precious time because there's no place like home. iramia.com.au. Christmas is coming and so are decadent parties. And decadent parties call for decadent desserts. Well, tonight Helen outdoes herself with the mouth-watering Kataifi Ekme. And you can do it in 30 minutes or less.
Hi guys, welcome again. Today I'm going to show you a really beautiful Greek sweet made with Kataifi. And for those of you who don't know what Kataifi is, it's literally phyllo pastry but shredded. You're going to love this one. To start off with, we're going to start with our Kataifi. We need to crisp this up. So what we want to do is put it into a baking dish, pour a little bit of melted butter over it. To ensure that you've got enough butter in your Kataifi, you might want to give it a bit of a toss with your fingers. So straight in the oven on 180 for about 20 minutes and keep an eye on it because you don't want to burn it, you just want to get it nice and brown. Whilst the Kataifi is in the oven, we're going to start with our egg custard. We've got 2 cups of milk, we've got some orange zest, we've got a half a cup of sugar, and we're going to let that simmer for a little while. Now it's time to put your sugar syrup on. While you've got your Kataifi in the oven and you're making your egg custard, it's really important you get your sugar syrup on because you need that to be lukewarm while the Kataifi is cold. I've got a cup of sugar, a cup of water, a little bit of orange blossom and a cinnamon stick. Whilst our milk is simmering away, we're going to get the egg custard started. So to that, we're going to add 5 eggs, 1 cup of corn flour and half a cup of sugar. We're going to give that a really good mix. So our milk is just right. It hasn't boiled, but it's lukewarm. What we want to do is make sure that the egg custard doesn't curdle. So we're going to add some of that milk into our egg custard and then pour it back in, pop it on the stove for another 5 or 10 minutes until it gets really thick. You got to multitask, guys. Whisk away with this one and get your milk ladle ready. You want about 2 ladles of the milk, really making sure that you're whisking really fast. So guys, we're back over to the oven. We've got half our milk mixture ready and warmed up, and we're going to add our egg custard. Gently pour your egg custard into the milk, and it's really important that you whisk vigorously throughout the whole process. I'm just checking on our Kataifi. Want to make sure that it doesn't burn, but we really want to make sure that it's crispy. So I'm taking it out of the oven just to give it a test. The egg custard is now starting to bind and it's getting really nice and thick, and it's going to make it really easy to pour over our Kataifi. We're almost there. The Kataifi is ready, it's cooled right down, and now we're going to add our sugar syrup. The secret to this is always to make sure that your filo is cool and your sugar syrup is lukewarm. That way it absorbs really well. I'm going to pop this in the fridge for about 5 or 10 minutes to cool down, and then I'm going to add the custard. You want a really nice smooth layer, a nice little thickness across that, because there's another layer to go, which is the fresh cream, and that's next. Smooth it out as much as you can. Always helps when you're using a tablespoon. You want to get that really nice consistency, so it's really important that you flat layer it as much as possible. You need to let it cool down before you put it in the fridge, so it's best to keep it out for another 10 minutes or so, because what you don't want to do is create that film on top of the custard. We're at the last stage of our Kataifi Ekme, 300 mils of milk and half a cup of icing sugar. I'm going to finish it off with some chopped nuts and pop it in the fridge until it's ready to eat. This certainly isn't a dish for the faint-hearted, guys. It's really, really sweet, but it's delicious.
There's fashion, there's stars, there's Greeks, and there's even cars. It's the Glitz and Goss with our enchanting Stavroula.
Hi, I'm Stavroula with the Glitz and Goss. The most famous Greek chefs come together in Melbourne for Oh My Greek Week, the brainchild of George Barris, and it's happening now, 23 to 28 November. Greece's superstars Stelios Parliaros from Sweet Alchemy and Christoforos Peskias from the hip Balthazar Athens joined forces with Barris, Jonathan Barthelmes, Anna Poliviou and David Sirekis for a week of culinary events held at the Press Club and Hellenic Republic restaurants, as well as Langham Hotel's Melba restaurant. It's all about Greek for Versace. In case you missed it on the runway back in March, the fashion brand has taken its iconic Versace Greek key and transformed it, giving it an up-to-date new look. Bright reds, yellow, green and a signature gold. Named #Greek, the stunning collection is of bags, shoes and platforms, and it celebrates Greek heritage. Another fashion brand to celebrate its Greek heritage is Off the Hook, with their collaboration with streetwear giants Vans. The new grey laceless sneakers boast alpha and omega embossing, one letter on each foot. George Barris, creator of the original Batmobile, died recently just days before his 90th birthday. Greek-American George Barris, born George Salapatas, arrived in the US as a poor immigrant. Barris is best known for his creation of cars for Batman, Jurassic Park, Knight Rider, Beverly Hillbillies, The Flintstones, Starsky and Hutch, The Dukes of Hazzard and many more. He made a name for himself as the foremost custom car designer in the world, creating specialised cars for the likes of Marvin Gaye, Farrah Fawcett and Dean Martin, amongst others. Later, as a budding car designer, he met his wife while driving his chick magnet, the Batmobile. Move over Zumba, Parumba is here. Be part of this Greek dance fitness craze by Paraskevas Kondopoulos, which has taken over. Move to your favourite Greek tracks with a very flamboyant instructor Paris and burn those calories. The Parumba Australia tour starts off in Sydney this week at St George Sailing Club, and then Melbourne next week, followed by Adelaide. Join the class and Parumba away, and you'll be supporting two great causes, Estia Foundation of Australia and Agapi Care. Check out the Parumba Facebook page for more details. That's all the Glitz and Goss tonight. Catch me next week on Meraki TV.
Παιδιά, it's been another fun ride. Thank you for the barea. A big thank you to our special guests tonight, Nia Kateris, and all the kids from the Student Film Festival and Greco Flamenco. Of course, a big thank you to our sponsors, Mega Travel, Glico and Eramea Home Care Services. Please check out their websites. Stay in touch with us during the week via social media. You'll find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and you can watch catch-up episodes on YouTube and of course our website www.meraki.tv. Until next week, παιδιά, φιλάκια from me, Anna Sevo.